Hi friends, welcome to Tabletop tonight. I'm Ruel and today we are playing some Cascadia Rolling Hills. This is being crowdfunded right now. You could click on the link below to get your very own copy. I want to thank Flat Out Games for sponsoring this episode, and we record this live on Twitch. So hello Twitch viewers, hello YouTube viewers, you are all welcome here anytime at my Tabletop. And what we're doing is this is the game based on the award-winning game from a couple of years ago, Cascadia. We've got wildlife, we've got habitats, and we got a bunch of dice. And we're gonna, I'll explain it as we go along. So we're gonna start by showing you how the game is played. So the round summary is very simple: roll dice. You're gonna collect wildlife, and then within the collect wildlife step, you're gonna check the central special die, take dice action, which is optional, and then record any collected animals on your tally sheet. And then finally, you're going to complete a habitat card, which is optional, and you'll pay costs and get benefits if there are any. These are the habitat cards. They're going to come out one at a time. We're going to have basically a conveyor belt of these, four at most four at a time. And then when we cannot refill, the game is over. So it's 20 turns. So the special dies, one of these here, and then your personal dies are the smaller ones here. So I'm going to roll these here. Okay, and the special die is going to tell you how things are going to go this round. Then I'm going to roll my personal dice. Got a bear and a fox. I've got two hawks, a fish, and then we have this symbol here, which means, let me put this up there, and this is the special action. This is going to allow you, this is going to say, reduce the cost of dice actions by 1 nature token. So if a player chooses to take a dice action, which I'll talk about in a second, you may reduce that action by one, excuse me, 1 nature token. Okay, so the again, I'm trying to get as many animals as I can, wildlife. I start here on my tally with 1 of each and then 2 nature tokens. This will change as the game goes on, obviously, and then what we're doing is filling in our habitat here. Just like the real game, right? Just like Cascadia. So I can pay 1 less nature to convert, down convert, up convert, or take 2 types. So let's take a quick look here. These are dice actions. This is how much it costs. So I can convert. So there's a hierarchy for the animals, and you can see it here. The bears are on top of the hierarchy, then elk, foxes, hawks, and salmon. And that corresponds to how rare these are on the dice. So I can down convert. I can convert any number of one wildlife type to the type below it. Okay, so that's spend 1 nature token, and I can take hawks and convert them to fish and so forth. Or I can up convert, which is 2 nature tokens, and then I can go to the type above. So maybe I have 3 elk. I can turn all 3 into bears. And finally, I spend 3 nature tokens. I can take any 2 types of wildlife. So this is the way to break the rule, because we're only going to get 1 wildlife type per round. But we have this discount, so I can take a dice action. If I want to down convert, I can take them for free. So if I took, say, hawks and down convert them into fish, normally it costs me 1 nature token, which I would scratch out here. But because of discount, it's free. And I think I'm going to do that, excuse me, because by down converting these to fish, I get it for free instead of spending 1 nature token. So I have 1, 2, 3 fish now. And then that's the end of my dice action. You only do 1 per round. And then I'm going to take 1 type of wildlife. I'm going to take the 3 fish that I have there. Okay. So now I have 1 to start with. I just cross that out and now have 4. 1 plus 3 is 4, right, folks? Okay. So I've taken those 4. I look up here. I may, if I can, complete a wildlife habitat card. I have the 4 fish, but I only have 1 hawk, so I can't do that. Now, I could try this here. It says roll and subtract. Roll 1 of your personal dice and do not pay any animals of that type. Now, I have to have all the animal types to begin with in order to do that. So these are randomly chosen. These are either discounts or completion bonuses, and we'll just read those as we go. As you saw there's a roll and subtract. Then there's some bonuses here and another a discount over here. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. That's it. So we just slide this over, add another one. Okay, and then we go to round 2, where we're going to roll the dice again. Move these over here. So we have hawk, hawk. Okay, a bunch of hawks, a bear there, and then my 2 personal die. Okay, so we got a bunch of fish. We have the salmons. We could go the hawks. 1, 2, 3 hawks. Fish. And then I could down convert by spending nature tokens, but I don't want to do that yet. So if I down converted, let's see, I have 1 elk. I can down convert 1 elk down to a fox for here. I don't think that's worth it. So at this point, I'm not going to take any dice action. I'm going to take all the hawks. So I got 1, 2, 3. Add that to my tally here. So that's 4. And then, as you notice here, I can complete this one. It's 2 hawks and 4 salmon. So I will do that. So 2 hawks, I now have 2 left. 4 salmon, I now have 0 left. But because I've finished this, I'm going to get 1 point for the wetland. So I go over here on my scorecard here and put a 1 there. And then you notice here, I get 2 nature tokens. So now I have 2 nature tokens. I'm going to add those there. And now I have 4 nature tokens. Okay. And because I forgot about this here, I've completed this, so I get a bonus nature token. So instead of 4, I actually have 5. Okay. So then everything slides down. Oops. And we continue to round 3. All right. So let's roll these here. Okay. There's the special die. We'll talk about that in a second. You'll notice there's a wild, so that can be any animal. Mine here. I rolled 2 foxes in my personal supply. Now this die here, what this means is I get to take any 3 dice, any 3 animals. So they do not need to match. So this is another way to break that rule of you can only take 1 animal of 1 kind. So what I can do now, excuse me. Now you can complete these multiple times, and you know what? I just realized I put this one. I completed this one. I put in the wrong one, so it should be over here, wetland. So that's not one yet. Okay. You can complete them multiple times. I don't know if I have enough. So what I can do is I can take 3 different dice. And so I could take a bear, I could take an elk. Normally I could just take 1 animal type, right? So let's see. I would like to try to complete this one again, which would be nice, but I need 4 salmon and 2 hawk. I do have the 2 hawk, but there are no salmon here. Okay. So Lord Ravensclaw, thank you so much. Yeah, folks, we record this live on Twitch, and we got some really great viewers who keep me on my toes. And yes, I did put the 1 point in wetlands, and yep, corrected it right after that. Thank you, Lord Ravensclaw. So now I am going to take 3 different dice. You know, I want to take that bear because bears are rare. So I'll take 1 bear. You know, I'll take an elk. Let's get these elk here. So let's see, 2 bear, 2 elk now. And then my 3rd die, I can get the wild and take anything. Yeah. Maybe I should take a fish. Should I take another fish? Yeah. I'll take a fish just because I can complete this one next. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a fish. All right. So now I'm done with that. I can complete this one here. Okay. So I need an elk, a fox, a hawk, and a fish. Now I could wait and try to get this one again. So I'd need 3 fish. Maybe I can down convert next time. Okay. I mean, I could down convert. No. I've already taken my dice, so we're good. And you don't have to complete things every round, folks. So why don't I do this? I'm not gonna complete one this round, so things will slide down. Okay, and then we'll re-roll the dice. Okay. Oh, hey, I rolled it again. So I'm gonna take 3 different dice, and these here have a choice. All right. So here, I think I could get all the fish I need. Yeah. and complete this one again. Now this is interesting. I do have this option here, which is nice. Excuse me. So 3 different dice. I am going to... Ooh, let's combo. Let us combo. Okay. So can I pull this off? 1, 2. Yeah, I think I should be able to pull this off. So what I'm going to do is I'll take the 3 different dice. I'll take an elk, a hawk, and a fish. Oh, wait, I need 4 fish over here. So I can take 1, 2, 3. I can take 3 fish here. That'll give me the 4. Then I have the 2 hawks. Oh, I'm going to be short one. See, I'm trying to do this one where it allows you to complete 2 in 1, basically. I could do this and this. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do instead is just focus on this because I'm going to be able to get a big discount here. So first of all, let me get all the things I want to get. So I'm going to grab a hawk. I'll take a hawk and 2 fish. So a hawk goes 3. And then 2 fish. Now I have 3 more, or 3 total. So 3 hawks, 3 fish. Okay, I'm taking the 3 dice. Now, I'm going to spend 2 nature tokens to get a discount of any 3 animals on this card. So that's really cool. So I had 5 nature tokens, now down to 4. I'm going to discount 1, 2, 3 of these fish. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 fish, and I'll spend 2 hawks and 1 fish. So I spend 2 hawks down to 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 1 fish down to 2. And I've completed this. I've paid that. So this is going to be another wetlands. And let's make sure we got on the right one this time. There it is. And I get 2 more nature tokens. And I've completed this one for 1 point. And notice here, when you complete the 2 here, you're going to get this bonus. So at the end of the game, I'll get 1 point bonus. And then I get an immediate bonus down here. So I cross that X and I take any one of these here. Maybe I can take, let's see, I can take a hawk. I can take a bear. Okay, this one coming up has a bunch of hawks. So maybe what can I get with a hawk on it? This one, this looks like a hawk and 2 fish. Yeah, we'll do that. A hawk and 2 fish. Can never have too many fish. So I've taken this, and I will go over here. I get 1 hawk for 2, and 2 fish for now 4. Okay, and then the conveyor belt. This comes off. Okay, so we'll just discard that there. These slide down, and we have a new round. All right. So now we do this one here. And in a multiplayer game, of course, these dice here be used by each player, and then your personal dice are your own. So what I've rolled here is, a bunch of elk, a question mark. Oh, let's load up on those elk. Yeah. Load up on the elk. Because we can always down convert for things. So I'm going to take elk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elk. Yeah, very nice. So now I got 7. Okay, so I could have down converted. Oh no, I can't. I was gonna say down convert a fish, but the fish is the lowest one. So so I don't do any dice action. I've taken my wildlife, and then this one here. Yeah, we're gonna complete this for 2 more nature tokens. Okay, which is interesting because I could spend 2 nature tokens and ignore 3 of these. That would save me some. I'm going to do that because, okay, I'm going to spend 2 nature tokens down to 4, and I'm going to ignore, let's see, I got a ton of elk, so I'm going to ignore the fox, hawk, and fish. So they stay, which is cool because I only have 1 fox, but I'm going to pay the 1 elk, and I still have 6 elk. Not a bad trade-off. Okay, and then I score 1 point on the wheatland. Oops, that's the one I needed to cross out. I would say. So I'm going to cross this one out here. I have filled it here. I'm going backwards, basically. So then I get 2 more nature tokens, back to 6. I've got my 1 point there. I've not completed anything there. So now this is going to go off board. And the conveyor belt continues. Hey, Deadpan. All right, let's roll here. Okay, boom, 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 boom. I got a bear. Okay, so this is where I can down convert if I wanted to. I feel like I should. I can down convert. Is it really worth 1 to down convert? I have a couple of bears. I have a couple. Ooh, you know, maybe it is. Because then I can complete this one. Let's try this. Man, I really like this one. This is a really good discount. Could I go here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if I did these 2 down to 4, do this here, and I ignore. Okay. Pugs are here. They're getting a little crazy. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the... Do I take the hawk? Yeah, I'm going to down convert. So I spend 1 nature token, so down to 5 here. I'm going to down convert all of the foxes down to hawks. So I've got a fox. So that's going to be 2 hawks, and I have a 3rd hawk here. So I have 3 hawks total because I'm taking hawks. Okay, you can only take 1 unless you have the other die that changes that. And then what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to complete this one. So it's 2 elk. 6 minus 2 is 4. 1 hawk. 5 minus 4 is 5 minus 1 is 4. 3 fish. So down to 1 fish. And then I've completed this. That is a forest for 2 points. I'm going to get 1 nature token up to 6. And then for this completion bonus, pay the cost and complete any other habitat card. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to pay 2 bears. Oh, this is the one where I can pay 2 nature tokens and ignore a bunch of 3 things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay my 2, so back down to 4 nature tokens. I'm going to ignore 3 items. So let's ignore 1 fox because I only have 1 fox. And we'll ignore 1 bear. And why don't we ignore 2 bears? 2 bears and a fox. So I need to pay 1 elk, and then I'll pay the 4 hawks. So now I have 0 hawks and I have 3 elk. But I've completed this. I've scored 4 points. Okay. And now I've completed 2 of the forests. So at the end of the game, I'll get 1 point. And now I get a bonus. And why don't I get, where's that hawk? There's a hawk and a fox. I'm going to get a hawk and a fox for my bonus. So fox up to 2, hawk up to 1. All right. And this goes off the conveyor belt. And we continue here. All right. So let's see what. Okay, I do want to. Oh man, I missed out. I should have gone for another grass here, because you also can complete rows as well as like the little combos here. For every 2, you're going to get a point and a extra bonus here. If you complete all 5 different ones across, you can get 3 points in the end of the game, and you immediately get 1 animal type. So, well, let's roll the dice and see what happens. Okay. This one here. Oh, I'm going to be able to get a dice action for a discount of 1 and could be free. Let's roll my dice. Okay. Let's see. We got a water one here. That one needs a bunch of fish, of course. We got a mountain. I got a couple of mountains I can go for as well. I sort of want this. So what am I going to take? I can take, we got fish, elk, and birds or hawks. If I take an elk, I've got 1 elk here, 2 elk with the wild. I can down convert those to foxes. That'll give me 4 foxes. That doesn't help me with this. What I can do, take the fish here. IT Omar Hernandez, hey friend. Hope you're doing well, Omar. And if I take, well, this one gives me a free nature token, which I'm always going to. And don't forget, I shouldn't forget that I always get a bonus. I love this bonus here. -2 nature tokens, and then I can ignore 3 animals. Cosmic Beat's in the house. Hey, Cosmic Beat. Here, let's see. We can do this one here, because I do like the water. I can start adding water, and that gives me a little closer to completing these. So I'm going to go, let's see. So I want the foxes and the fish. So let's go for the fish. Okay, so I've got 2 fish here. This will be a 3rd fish. I can spend another. No, I'm not gonna take advantage of this. I'm just gonna take the 3 fish here. 1, 2, 3 fish. Which give me. Oh, but I need a hawk as well. We're just gonna have to wait on that. Okay, what's gonna give me the most stuff, basically? If I do, no, I don't want to spend. I'm too cheap. I don't want to spend that one there. Okay, so we're gonna spend, or we're just gonna grab 3 fish, up to 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3 fish. I'm not gonna take a dice action, and these are gonna come off the board. Okay, let's roll. Okay, my personal. Got a fish. Oh, okay, here's that magical die again. I can take any 3 dice, and this is where I can break the rule of which ones I want to take. So I got all the fish I need here. I can ignore stuff as well. Oh, excuse me. This is interesting. So if I take this here, okay. So I want this. I need another hawk here. So I'm going to have to ignore this, and I'm going to have to down convert something. I'm going to have to down convert this fox into a hawk. Or I can up convert. That might be better, because then I'll get more hawks. Well, no. It's the same. It's going to cost me more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Oh man, it's so. Oh wait. I can do this here. I've got 2, so I'm going to ignore those 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this to take 3 different animal types. So I will definitely take a fox. So 2 fox. I now have 3 foxes. I will also take an elk. That up to 4. And then I will take a bear to 3. Okay. And now I'm going to go over here using this discount, right? Subtract 3. So spend 2 nature tokens to reduce habitat card cost by any 3 animals. Love this one. So I'm going to spend 2 nature tokens. So now I have down to 2 total. I'm going to ignore these 2 hawks. Yeah, I'll ignore these 2 hawks, and I'll pay 4 fish and 2 foxes. So this goes down to 1. This goes down to 0. And I'm going to get 2 points in the water. And I get 2 nature tokens. Cool. This goes off board. Slide these down. All right, let's continue. Okay, this goes here. I can take 3 different dice if I'd like to. I do have a bear. This mountain would take. Let's see, I need a hawk. I got the elk, and I would need. Oh, I need 2 fish. Don't have enough to complete this. So why don't we down to hawks to fish. I really need some fish now. But I could go here. Oh yeah, why don't I? Okay, I'm gonna have to let those go. Okay, this will give me a bonus. So I'm going to take this one here. 2 elk. Oh, wait. Let me collect some stuff first. I'll collect these 3. So elk, fox, elk, fox, and then one of my choice. Let's go with a salmon. Hey, Slivers. So I'm taking that. Now I'm collected those. Now I'm going to spend. I'm going to complete this one. So 2 elk is down to 3. And 2 fox down to 0. But I do get 2 points in this one here, which I keep filling in and out. But now I've completed this, so I'm going to get 1 point at the end of the game. Then I get a bonus now. So I think I'll get those 3 fish. Yeah, let's get the 3 fish. 3 salmon, so up to 4. Cool. So I completed that, and then this round goes here. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, so we're at the end of the tier 1s. We're to the tier 2. It's divided equally. 10 cards of each tier. So let's continue. Roll these dice here. Okay. And I'll be able to get a discount on my dice action if I'd like. Okay, I got a couple of hawks. Hey, Legends, aloha! So I could, let's see, I got hawks. I would like to get this mountain because that would give me 1 complete row here. So I've got the bears. I need fish. Okay. What's coming up on the range here? Okay, so I need this mountain. I'm going to need another mountain. So I can only do 1 per, this one for this round. So I do have 2 nature tokens. Do I spend? Let's see. Legend says, did I tell you in 2020 I got Becca Scott's autograph when she was in Hawaii? Oh, no way. That's cool. You got to see Becca in Hawaii. That's great. Okay. So do I take the bears? I could spend 2 and ignore a bunch of stuff. I mean, I got these bears here. There's no bears coming up here. There are a bunch of fish. Maybe if I could save some of those fish. Yeah. Okay. I'll spend 2 nature tokens, so down to 2. And then I'm going to ignore all 3 fish. I'll spend the bears. So I got 1 bear left. Okay. I'm going to get 2 points for the mountain. And I've completed this row here, so I was going to get 3 points. And then I get a thing of my choice. What is this called? Animal. My choice, a wild animal. So I'm going to grab, do I get that bear back or do I get the, I mean, there's a fox here. I can try to get, excuse me. Yeah, let's get, I'll get the bear back. Yeah, we'll get the bear. So this one here, use that for a bear. Up to 2 bears. And then, let's see, I got that bonus. I got a 1 nature token bonus. So up to 3. And this goes away. So I've completed 1 row of my habitats there. Legend says, needs to try this game. Yeah, this is such a fun take on the original. I really enjoy it. Rolling these. Those are special dice. And then rolling my personal dice. But of course, since it's a solo game, of course, everything's yours. So now, I don't have to choose just one type. I choose 3 dice here. I may. So let's see. We can do this one here. For 2 elk and 2 fox. Now I have 3 elk here. And I could down convert for 2. Oh, I can do the old trick here where I'm down to 3 nature tokens though. So maybe I don't want to do that just yet. Yeah, we'll have to say bye to this one, I think. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, this wetlands is coming up. What is this called? This is called the prairies. So should I do the prairies first? I feel like I should. So if I do the prairies, I could ignore for 2. I can down convert. But I don't want to spend those nature tokens just yet. I want to spend 1 nature token. Yeah. We'll spend 1 nature token to down convert these elk down to fox, so they're 3. Okay. And then I'm not going to take advantage of this just yet. So I'm down to 3 nature tokens. I could. No, we'll spend them. I'm not going to spend them. So I'm going to spend 2 elk down to 1. And 2 foxes down to 1. So I get 2 points for the prairies. And that's it. All right. These slide down. Okay, and then we roll these dice. Okay. So, okay, got a bunch of elks here. And then my personal dice here. So what am I going to do? There's a ton of elk. What do I need? I need this here. I don't have enough hawks. I have enough fish. I don't have enough elk. Okay, so this is sort of I do have those nature tokens, so I can ignore 3 of these. Let's do this. I'm going to go heavy on elk. So 1, 2, 3 elk. There's a fish. Okay, so 3 elk. Excuse me. 4. And then I'm going to go here. So that's another wetlands. Or I could do this one here. I can do this one here. I get a bunch of bonus tokens here. That's for a mountain. I could complete I could complete that mountain. Ooh. Do I do that? Yeah. But that mountain's going to cost me all my elk and all my fish. But I do get nature tokens. And that nature token is going to help me with this. So do I want the wetlands now? And try to rebuild my fish and elk. Yeah, you know, we're going to do this one here. So I'm going to spend 2 nature tokens. Go down to 1. So I'm going to get a discount. I'm going to ignore 3 of these. So let's ignore... Well, I've got to ignore 2 hawks and spend my final hawk. Okay. And then I can ignore 1 other thing. We will ignore the elk. So I'm going to spend 1 elk. And then I will spend 3 fish. This is down to 3. Okay. And I get 3 points for wetlands. Okay. So I still need a mountain and a water. What is the water one called? Is it rivers? Okay. Let's continue. All right. So one of my choice there. Fish, hawk, and then a wild. So we still have... Okay, got it. Oh, I'm short a fish and... Oh, well, I can do the old... No, I only have 1 nature token. So that water one... Darn it. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I am going to... Oh, I need another nature token. Darn it. Darn. I really wish this would have been the one where I can take 3 different dice. That would have helped. No, actually it wouldn't have. I have 1 fish and I have 3 elk. I'm short on each of these. And I'm short on 1, so I can't get my normal discount here. But, yeah, that's a bummer. But I could just go heavy on fish and elk. And hopefully, yeah. Again, I don't have to do anything this round. I can just load up. So why don't we load up on fish? 1, 2, 3 fish. I could down convert as well for that final nature token and just go all in on fish. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to down convert here. So it's going to cost me 1. So hawks go down to fish. So and then I'm going to take all fish. So fish, 5 fish for 1 nature token. I'm going to do that. Okay. So no more nature tokens, put a 0 there. But now I have 5 fish. Okay, this one goes away. This goes here. I have no more nature tokens. Let's hopefully, excuse me, hopefully the dice are nice. Okay, that looks okay. Okay. I have a bunch of fish, elk, excuse me. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take elk. So I have 1, 2 elk. I'm going to ignore this, so I'm not going to take a dice action. Actually, could I? No, no, no. I can only down convert. Oh, no, you know what? I can do that. I'm going to, for free, because it's discounted, I'm going to down convert a bear to an elk. And I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 elk. So now I have 6 elk. Okay. And then I'm going to spend, I have no nature token, so I don't get a discount, but I can spend 4 and 4. 4 elk, so I'm down to 2. And then 4 fish, down to 1. But I get 3 points for the mountain, and I get 2 nature tokens. And then I've completed this here, so I'm going to get 1 point at the end of the game. And I get a bonus. So my bonus, let me see what I'm going to take. Anything with a hawk? Okay, there's a hawk here. I could take 2 nature tokens as a bonus, which is nice. Or I'm going to take 1 hawk here. And you know what? I'll take the 2 nature tokens. Okay, so this is 4. Okay, and this goes away. And so I've got that. So I need 1 more water or river to complete my second row. You can hear the pugs in the background, folks. Must be an Amazon delivery. Okay, so now roll again. Okay, oh, a bunch of fish this time. And, okay, hawk. Okay, what do we have here? So I cannot, well, I could, let me see, I could ignore 3 things here. I could ignore all those. Get a bunch of fish. I have 1 fox, I have 1 elk. Okay. And that's for the wetland. Okay, rivers are coming up next, so that's fine. Let me see. So I'll probably just ignore this one here for now. Let me see. I got a bunch of fish. I can ignore these. I would need fox, and then I do have the elk. Oh, that's a bummer. So why don't we load up on hawks? Yeah. So I'll take 2 hawks. I could up convert the fish. No. Excuse me. I'll convert. No, I'll just take the fish as. Or no. Maybe I'll just take the hawks as they are, because I need. Up convert is 2. I'll up convert. I'm going to do that. So going to spend 2 natures to up convert the fish to hawks. So I have 5 hawks total. Okay. This goes away. These slide down. Again, we are now tier 2. There's a river. Okay. Convert, or roll these, and then roll my personal. Okay, so now I've got 3 hawks. Excuse me. And 2 foxes I could take, or a bear, or a salmon. This one needs 3 salmon, so let me see what I can. If I can get a river, here's the river here. So I'm going to need to load up on some foxes. For now, though, can I get one of these? Here's a mountain. There's a forest. Here is prairie. I feel like the rivers. Okay, so either rivers. Well, the forest is almost gone. So let me see. I can take 3 of those. 2 of those. I need 2 of those. I need a bear. I need 3 salmon. Oh, I'm not going to have it. Excuse me. I'm not going to have enough. Now, I could spend 3 nature tokens to take 2 different types, but I only have 2 nature tokens right now. So I don't have quite enough to do that. I could down convert to a bunch of fish, because there's a bunch of hawks here. I could just take 2 foxes. The foxes will help eventually. Or, yeah, I need some more nature tokens. This would have been nice to complete one of these because I get nature tokens. So maybe I do want to do that. Excuse me. So I can ignore. Yeah, we'll do this one. I'm going to spend 2 nature tokens, so down to 0. And that's going to allow me to ignore 3 of these. So I'm going to pay 1 bear. Okay, pay the bear. I'm going to ignore one of the foxes, so pay the other fox. And then I'm going to ignore... Oh, man, I got to... Oh, I can't. No. Can't do it. Going back. Going back. So I'm short a fish. Why don't I do this first? I should be taking my... Before I take these, I need to take the animals here that I can take. So, if I take 2 fish, I can ignore 1. I can ignore a fox. Okay, I'll take all the fish, which is only 1. So now I have 2 fish. And I am spending these 2 nature tokens to get a 3 discount. So I'm going to spend 2 fish down to 0, and I ignore 1 fish. I'm going to pay all the hawks, so that's 3 minus from 5 is 2, so I have 2 left. I'm going to ignore 1 fox, so down to 0. And then I'm going to ignore 1 bear. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I've got this. I'm going to get 2 nature tokens back, which is cool. I'm going to score 3 points in the forest, which is this one. And this goes off. All right, continuing on here. I would like to get that mountain, though. Oh, let's roll stuff first, folks. Okay, cool. Oops, that was a question mark. Okay, so I'm going to take 3 different dice here, which is cool. Okay. So I can take a hawk. I can take a bear. Hawk, a bear. Yeah, and I'll be able to get this here, which is cool. What's the river look like? Okay. I get 2 nature tokens back. Oh, I like that. Okay. We're going to take these 3 different ones. So bear, one of my choice, and a hawk. Okay. Bear, so up to 3. Hawk, up to 3. Bear, hawk, and then one of my choice. What is coming up here? I'll grab a fox. Okay. Now, do I spend 2 to ignore these things? So I'm going to basically get it back. I think I will ignore. Excuse me. I'm going to ignore all the hawks for 2. So ignore all the hawks, pay 2 elk down to 0, and then pay all my bears down to 0. Okay. But I keep all my hawks, and I get 2 nature tokens back, and I get a 4-point mountain. Okay. That goes away, and we continue. Slide these down. Whoop. Almost the end of the game, folks. So I do want to try to get that river at some point. So then I'll be able to complete yet another row. Okay, here's a discount for dice action. It might be helpful. Okay. I'm trying to get that river. So I need a bunch of foxes and hawks. I have 3 hawks right now. I have no... Oh, I need fish too. Darn it. Okay. Hawk, hawk, hawk. Fox. Again, elk. Not really the most efficient way here. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, here's another river here, though. So I have another shot at river. So let's just try to get as much stuff as possible. I really want to get this here. The river would cost foxes. I have 1 fox right now. What's a down convert? It would be an elk. So it'd be 2 foxes. have a bunch. I have hawks, and I don't have any fish, so I could take 2 fish, maybe. But I really want to take advantage of that freebie here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to down convert the elk to a fox, and that's free. So I'll have 3 foxes now. Or I've converted and I'm taking them. And then do I want to spend... I could get... No, I can't get this. I can't get anything yet. So this is going to go away. Let's see. Could I have gotten this with my 2 discounts? I do have 2 nature tokens. So nope. Here's the river. Okay. Need a couple of bears. Okay, here's one we haven't seen yet before. Let's show this up close. This die here means I can re-roll 1 to 2 times my both or personal single or both of my personal dice once or twice. So let's see what I have first. A couple of fish. I can go heavy on fish. Again, I'm trying to get the river because that'll complete this. Oh, if I get 2 rivers, I'm going to complete 2 rows. So yeah, definitely want to do that, folks. Of course, I could go down here and get a bonus with... Oh, man. Could I do this? No, that's not going to be able to do it. Let's see. So I have 3 hawks. I'm going to have to go heavy on fish, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to roll... I'm just going to go heavy on fish this round. Yeah? Because that'll get me... Oh, man, I need a bear. Okay, I'm going to re-roll for the first time my personal dice. Okay, then I'm going to re-roll again. This is my second final re-roll. Okay, fish, fox. Okay, this will get me 2 extra here, and I can ignore 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Get all... Okay, I'm going to get all the fish. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fish. Okay, and then I'm going to go here for this water one, and I'm going to pay my final 2 nature tokens to get a 3 discount. And the discount's going to be 1 fox, 1 elk, and 1 hawk. And I'm going to pay 2 fish. Okay, so I'm going to get 4 points for this water. I'm going to get 2 nature tokens back, yay. And then I've completed these here, so I'm going to get 1 point at the end of the game, and I get a bonus right now. The bonus I want to get right now is going to be this one here, a bear and a fish. Yeah, bear and a fish. Bear, fish. Okay, and I got my 2 there. This is going to go off here. This is the final turn of the game because I've now, this will be the final one here. Roll those, roll my personals. Okay, so I have a little flexibility here. I would like the river. So if I have a bear. I have 2 foxes. I have 3. I have enough. Yes. Okay. We're going right here, this river. So, first I'm going to take... Let me see. I need bears. So, hey, Meeple. My pug Meeple. She's crying. She wants... Oh, I thought you wanted to come up here. Okay, I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 bears. So I have 4. 4 bears. I'm going to do this river. So it costs 2 bears. 4 minus 2. 2 foxes. 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 hawks, 0 left now. And 2 fish, 1 fish left. I get a bonus nature token, so up to 3. And I get 4 points for this river. And I have now completed... Oh, you know what? I forgot to give myself one over here. Here and here. So I actually have 2 more animals coming. I'll put an elk and a hawk. Okay. So I forgot to do that previously. But that is the end of the game, folks, because I slide these down. No more to come up. So the game has ended. And we just go to the final scoring. And for the solo game, you're just going to be scoring points. Now, they do have missions that you can do, but I just want to show y'all how to play the basic game here. So solo mode, you're just going to play exactly the same. You're just trying to score as high as possible. There's scenarios and achievements. That's what it's called. So you have these here, different achievements, scoring different things, scenarios, sort of like Cascadia. And then we are going to, so now we just score for this end of the game. Complete that. Game end. Game ends when there's no more habitat cards in the draw pile. And proceed end game. Player with the most points wins, but it's a single solo game. So we're just going to take all our points here. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, plus 3 is 12. Okay. Then 4, 5, 6, 10, 13 plus 3 is 16, right? 5, 6, 9, 13, 16. And yet another one. Finally, you finish this row here, which was really cool at the very end of the game. 6, 9, 13, 16, 19. Let me just do it backwards here. 6, 10, 13, 15, 19. Yeah. 19 here. Oh, and I forgot this row here. I'd completed all these singles here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I did not get any of these, unfortunately. So let's see, this is 19. And then this here is extra animals and nature tokens. For every 5, you get a point. Excuse me. Let me just make sure that's right. Pretty sure that's right. Yep. Leftovers. 1 point per 5 resources. Total nature tokens and animals. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 for 1 point. Okay. And so for this one, I've got 28 plus 5 is 33 plus 20. This is 19, 20, 53. So 20, 25, 41. Yeah, 53. All right. So that's my final score for this sheet. Thank you for watching, friends. What this one was, let's see, this was the Zumwalt Prairie. This is the easiest one on the scorecard. There are several scorecards. They're both double-sided, but there are 4 different ones here in Rolling Hills, and then Rolling Rivers also has a bunch of different ones. So be sure to click on the link below to back this great game. Excuse me, I love it. It's just like Cascadia, but it's a roll and write version. So thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all watching live on Twitch, and for YouTube folks, thank you for remember to hit the like and subscribe button. All right, I'll talk to you later. This has been Ruel Gaviola for Tabletop Tonight. Bye, everybody.